Welcome back to the HUD Home Store site. Today what we're going to do is we're going to discuss the different addendums that are included on the properties within this site. One of the strengths of this site is you get to check the properties out a little bit more thoroughly on this site than normally. So the first thing you do is you go to the state that you want to search on. Notice that this filled in right here. If you know the zip code, type in the zip code 98258 where we're going to search today. All of the homes that currently can be accepting offers are listed in Lake Stevens, Washington. Click on the link and we're going to go right over to the addendums. With BLB services, they include several links here to help you and your real estate agent fill out a perfectly completed offer. Today's lesson, though, we're going to talk about the disclosures, the property condition report, and briefly about the owner-occupant sales package. With the disclosures, one of the nice things about this program is that the HUD actually begins to tell you what are some of the concerns with the home. On this particular home, there are several things that need to be repaired. There's a disclosure here that you need to take a look at the heating system because they're concerned about that. And the state law requires carbon monoxide detectors to be installed for the properties. But because this is a government entity, HUD, it's exempt from this requirement. So before you can close the offer on the house, you're going to have to install a CO2 detector. HUD is thinking that in the interior you're going to need to install subflooring to repair the vinyl in the dining room, and that's going to cost about $2,800. They think that there's about $200 in plumbing repairs to be made, another $200 to install the required CO2 detectors, and then an additional $800 to repair some of the electrical lines, for a total of $4,000. Then they add another 10% for $4,400. So what they're saying here is that the buyer of this home is going to need to borrow an additional $4,400 to make these necessary repairs in order to purchase this house. And typically these repairs are completed after the closing. The next addendum we're going to talk about is the Property Condition Report, or the PCR. The Property Condition Report is an inspection report. Again, on the HUD Home Store site, this is a nice feature to have so you can do some research on the properties before you actually put a bid, or take your time to go out and see them. Each property has, or each inspection is documented in the same order. And when you take a look at them, over here, this is the cooling and air conditioning, which is NA, the HVAC, which is the heating system. They're saying here that it's not functional, and because the electric cadet wall heaters are not able to be tested, missing or damaged electrical system. When you look at the electrical system down here, the electrical wiring, it's damaged. The electrical system is damaged due to wiring being cut and removed from the breaker box. Could not test the system. So on this house, when you take a look at this, you need to decide if this is a house that you want to pursue, because there's going to be some repairs required in order to complete the process. The next lesson that we're going to talk about is this link right here, the owner-occupant sales package. This is the actual offer or the bid that you're going to be making on the HUD home that you fill out with your real estate agent. So that's it for this particular lesson. Hope you find it enjoyable and you found some interesting information.